getting a bit hairy out now. 9.3 surfing the waves. It's howling a bloody gale. The waves are insane. Sun's just gone down. Sky is purple. The waves are huge.
Adventure. This is what it looks like. Do not leave the safety of your armchair, people. This is what will happen to you.
Babe, what was that? Did you feel that? I've got to go and check downstairs. I've got to go and check. Let me go see. Oh, shh. Babe! Babe, we're taking on water! Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is sailing yacht Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. My position is 27 degrees, 38 minutes, 380 seconds north. 017 degrees. We are taking on water. 2 souls on board. Over. Babe, there's no answer, there's no answer. What do I do?
Keep trying!
Keep trying, okay. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is sailing yacht Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Shit. Oh, my glasses have gone over. What do we do, babe? What are we doing? Please tell me, what do we do now?
You've got to keep calm. Calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down when the ship is stinking?
Sailing Nanji have a new video.
Okay, let's go. So I got in touch with Nanji, and those guys are awesome. It's a very important message, and they have no problem with us releasing the Floatons version of Nanji's latest episode. So here we go.
Enjoy. When you've made the decision to abandon ship, everybody's going to be running around like a headless chicken doing what they have been assigned to do in such a situation. When it comes to the life raft and the grab bag, we've decided that this rear locker in the cockpit is the best place to put them, because it's literally one of the last places that you go to before abandoning ship. When we bought Ollie, the life raft was in the starboard garage on the back of the boat, and while there's plenty of room in there, it's pretty heavy. It's 28 kilos, and it's really bulky, and it's really not that easy to get around and maneuver. 28 kilos is half of Amy's body weight, so you can imagine how hard that would be for her to lift. So we've put it here basically because it's the easiest place on the boat to A, to store it, and B, to get it out if we need to. There it is. It's a Seago Offshore GX4, which means it's rated for 4 people. Offshore life raft. It contains Sabco A or Sabco B kit for survival at sea, something like that. As well as the life raft, it contains an offshore survival pack. So if you get the life raft off the boat, but you forget or you lose the grab bag and everything else, it's got the essentials for survival, like a few packets of water, some biscuits, like flares, knife, a repair kit. And obviously in the same locker is the grab bag. So
Let's have a look at our grab bag.
yeah, let's get the grab bag out and see what's in that.
So the other main thing you have to consider when abandoning ship is what you keep in your grab bag to make sure that not only you can survive, but you are comfortable because who knows how long you're going to be
Out there.
out there. Yeah. This is what is in our
Grab bag. Would you like to unbox, dear? Obviously it's waterproof to keep stuff in here dry. What we have inside our waterproof bag is another waterproof bag. Because what is inside here is stuff to keep you comfortable. So we've got
panties.
Ladies' panties. Man's panties. Dry socks. More dry socks. More dry socks. Well, that's a lot of socks. A dry microfiber towel. And in this day and age, very importantly, face masks. Because who knows?
Right, we've still got a pretty full bag. What else do we have in here? So, when you're out there, again, you don't know how long you're going to be out there for. Yes, okay, in the life raft you have some emergency food and emergency water, but it's not enough to keep you alive for, let's say, days. Well, weeks. So we have some emergency food. We wouldn't be English if we didn't have Heinz baked beans. And with these baked beans, you don't need a can opener, they're just pull it on. Perfect.
Something to eat the beans with. Also, baby, I'm nuts about you. When we originally packed the grab bag, we made sure we had food and we had water. What we completely forgot to put in there, oops, was food for the dog.
Now, dogs.
Now dogs, multiple, so.
We've got some little sachets of dog food.
A way for the dogs to eat their food.
Dog bowl, collapsible dog bowl. Something to keep them a little bit happier. Dog
And
treats.
clean their teeth.
Obviously, hygiene, very important.
Yeah.
Not only that, but they might get bored. So, dog toy.
A bit of ants.
It's not all the food we have in there.
Morale boosters. I might have that now.
Leave that there.
Hungry. It's important to remember that you really shouldn't eat things like a tin of Heinz beans if you don't have a lot of water on the boat. So we do have two, what's that, 1.5 litre bottles of water in here as well. There is some water in the emergency kit in the life raft, but if all else fails and we get aboard with the grab bag, we've got 3 litres of water. We also keep two 20-litre canisters in the garage at the back of the boat here, which are ready to go. And before we go on passage, we fill them up with fresh water and we strap them to the under the back transom.
So we've got water, we've got food for us and the dogs. We've got a way for the dogs to drink. We've got entertainment for the dogs.
What about entertainment for us?
Why? Yeah? What have we got for entertainment for us?
Apart from that kind of entertainment.
Rude. Right, let's have a look. Entertainment. We have
Strip poker.
no solitaire.
Oh, hang on. More entertainment. Peeping Tom glasses. Oh, yeah. Woo-wee! She's taking a bra off, look.
No peeping Tom for him. No. Other things to keep ourselves comfortable if the worst comes to the worst. We have sun cream, toothpaste and toothbrushes. Nobody likes a hamster in their face, so we've got that.
Mother Nature doesn't generally care if your boat is sinking or not.
And it definitely doesn't care about what time of the month it is. So, tampons.
Now all of this is basically for comfort, right? It's not necessarily life or death changing stuff. But what is life or death changing is whether you get rescued or not. And that's the next lot.
So what do we have here?
Well, we've got a bunch of flares.
Handheld flares.
Handheld flares. Ooh, and for handheld flares, you don't want to burn your hands while you're holding them. So we've got some fire retardant gloves in there as well. And they're the ones that you you pull the top off and you wave around. Okay, these bad boys. Woo! Oh yeah. These bad boys are the type that you set off and it shoots a bloody great rocket up with a little parachute on the top. So they burn in the sky for an extended period, so you've got a much better chance of being located, even from far over the horizon. We've also got a smoke canister. So when you think that you've been spotted, right, you let the smoke canister off and that just belches a load of red smoke out so that it's easier for them to narrow down your location.
If you're in extreme conditions when you have to get into your life raft, the chance of you becoming cold and wet is highly likely.
Pretty likely, yeah.
So how to be on the life raft and not catch pneumonia? Well, first off, we have some marine grade warmy metal blankets, like what you get at the end of the Olympics or something, I don't know.
Marathons and whatnot.
Exactly.
Okay, I don't know if you've noticed, but Amy is blind as a bat, so it's important that she jumps in the water and her glasses start to float away or sink, whatever. She's got a spare pair of glasses so that she can continue to see. She's not going to be much of a lookout if she can't see anything.
Can't even look at you right now.
Yeah. Now also, we've got two dogs. What do dogs have? Claws. What are life rafts made of?
Blowy up stuff.
Blowy up stuff, yeah. So, just in case there's a puncture in the life raft, we've got a repair kit. Once you are rescued, hopefully, really, the first thing you're going to want to do is go and buy a beer. So you're going to need some cash for that. And then you're going to want to be able to prove that you are who you say you are. And on this waterproof USB memory stick, we've got copies of our passports, we've got copies of the boat documentation, registration, insurance, all of that good stuff.
In emergencies where you have to get yourself into the life raft, there is the possibility that someone might get hurt. So what we have in here is basic care kit. We have plasters.
We have painkillers.
Antibiotics.
Ooh, chewing gum. Antiseptic. And ways to apply it.
Yes.
So that's what's in our grab bag.
What's in yours?
Tell us in the comments below. One of the hardest decisions a captain is ever going to have to make is when to abandon ship, if it's necessary. When the decision has been made, obviously there's only two of us on the boat, so we each have our own responsibilities. So when the decision is made, Amy gets on the radio and does the Mayday call. It's up to me to make sure that the EPIRB is with us, that the grab bag is with us, the life raft is taken out and inflated onto the back of the boat. They say that you should always step up into your life raft, which means you never leave the vessel until the very last moment. Once the life raft is inflated and Amy can no longer stay on the radio because it's unsafe, the vessel's filling with water, the bilge pump's giving up the ghost, she will come upstairs. I'll already have the dogs ready. They're always clipped on in the cockpit, so they'll already be up there. The first thing to go into the life raft is the grab bag. The second thing will be Amy, followed by the dogs, and then finally I will go aboard, and will stay attached to the yacht until the very last second, when we'll finally detach. Once that's done, we'll make sure that everybody is uninjured and deal with any injuries that may have occurred, and then we'll deploy the EPIRB. And the EPIRB is the thing basically that's going to get us rescued. It communicates with a network of satellites up in the sky, which I talked about last week. And it will alert the British government that we are in danger and that we need rescuing. The EPIRB that we have is pretty cool, actually. There's 3 methods of location. There's the satellite notification that we are lost at sea, and the way that they narrow down the search is by satellites are passing overhead, and it sends a signal out to 3 satellites in the sky, and they can triangulate the position from those signals, so they can broadly find the location of where you are in the ocean. The next thing that it does is it's also an AIS EPIRB, which means it also broadcasts, it's got GPS on board and it broadcasts our position through AIS, just like we have onboard Ollie for identifying our own location. And the third thing it does is it broadcasts a VHF distress signal. So if they can't find us with that, I don't know what's going on. And so it's activated on contact with water, and there's a really long string wound into the back of the device. So what you do is you tie the string onto the life raft and you throw the EPIRB out into the water, and it automatically turns itself on. And hopefully you get rescued. But who knows how long that could be. At the moment, we don't have a handheld VHF radio or a sat phone, which we fully intend on getting when we've got some money to buy them. And obviously, the sat phone is great if you're on a long passage, and you know it communicates with satellites globally anywhere. So you're in good hands with that. Yeah. Then you just got to sit there and play cards, hope for the best. Don't eat all your Mars bars on the first day.
Gross.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like and subscribe.
Help us make more videos like this by joining our Patreon family.